Welcome back to this playthrough for Deus Ex Invisible War. In this video we're going to be leaving old Seattle behind and going into Cairo. What are we supposed to be doing here?
How's that for first class? New Cairo Arcology, level 111, flight bay 23. Eye of the pyramid. I'll even set you up with a pass for entering and leaving the Arcology.
Thanks.
Take care of your business, then find me at Pequod's Coffee on 107. We'll negotiate a fee for the next hop.
How do I get there?
To reach the other levels of the Arcology, exit the air terminal and take the ramp to the elevator. It'll take you to the main Arcology concourse. From there, you can reach the coffee shop or the elevator to the mosque, via which you can exit the Arcology entirely.
Sure thing.
Don't mess around too long, though, or I'll have to pay hangar fees.
Loyal Seeker, your next objective is to help us find Dr. Nassif. She comes from a poor family in the plague-stricken village outside the Arcology walls. You'll have to make your way to level 108. Billy is waiting for you in the mosque that separates the new Cairo Arcology from the village. She'll be coordinating the operation.
Looks like he's still there, but okay. There's a repair bot here. Well, you know what? Let's play it safe and safe. A couple of directions we can go. Let's go this way first.
So I guess you've gone rogue on us. It's not too late to show some loyalty to the WTO. We want you to destroy the Nassif family's greenhouse. Exit through the mosque on level 108, then go west. The experimental greenhouse, a violation of WTO regulations, should lead us to Dr. Nassif.
Interesting. Templar access only.
SSC at your service.
You're blind.
Remember, you are leasing from us. You must grant the WTO entry for investigation of our own hangars.
The Templars restrict access to their facilities. Flight Bay 24 is not a public airport. As soon as you've filled out all the necessary paperwork, they'll be glad to give you a complete tour.
I have done that 3 times already. This is ridiculous.
It must have gotten lost in transit. There's no record here. Or perhaps you did not fill them out completely. As soon as they have your forms in order, they'll be happy to permit your investigation. Until then, there's nothing I can do.
Is something wrong?
Yes, I'm trying to get access to this hangar to see if it might explain these figures, and failing miserably. Whoever said the WTO has perfected bureaucracy has obviously never dealt with the Templars.
What do you mean?
The WTO is reviewing the Templars' duties and tariff payments, so they've dispatched me to do a proper audit. They may put on a show of amicability, but every time I try to actually see what's in that hangar, I get the runaround.
What do you suspect is going on?
I have no idea, but whatever it is, my figures suggest they're not paying nearly enough for transporting it via a WTO facility. Maybe you'd have better luck? A new face? If you get the info to us, we can make it worth your while.
I'll see what I can do.
Can I help you?
Can I just take a peek at that hangar?
I'm sorry, but access is restricted. Thank you for your interest.
I guess I should have known that wasn't going to work, but can't blame me for trying.
I must be naturally athletic.
And ever so humble. Of 110. Okay. They're mentioning 108.
I wonder.
Okay, so now I have some sort of idea of where I'm at. Definitely doesn't look like it's worth it. Okay, so there's not really anything here. That's nice. I don't know if that's worth it or not. Actually, it might be worth it. This must not be the Templar area. Okay, well that's fine. There it is. Really? Okay, well.
I guess they recruit just about anybody who smells of fun.
I'm going to have to find some other way up there. In there, excuse me. Do it.
Quite a day.
Greetings.
Hi.
Jerking me around.
But I saw it in the news. All of Chicago gone.
I know it's scary, but don't worry, they'll find the terrorists. And we're very safe here in the Arcology.
They're making us do security drills at the academy.
We're on guard now. We take extra precautions, and the SSC is out in full force.
Daddy says the SSC couldn't fight their way out of a Medina playground.
Yes, well, your father was just being a comedian. Children, it's a tough time to be a parent now.
I'm worried about the terrorists. I hope they can't get into the Arcology.
Who the hell are you? I made it clear to the Arcology chairman that NG would not arrive until tomorrow, and that regardless, there would be no solicitations, no endorsements, and no appearances until showtime.
My mistake. Sorry.
For a second, I thought you were that guy who runs the Pequod's coffee shop downstairs. The fool thinks that if he attacks me with a goofy grin, I'll convince NG to endorse the franchise.
You can't blame him for trying, I guess.
He could have at least given me my coffee for free.
You'd sell your influence for a cup of coffee?
It would be a start. I'm so sick of these nobodies expecting me to do special favors for them and not even having a few credits to compensate me for my trouble. What about you? Are you just a fan, or do you have a good reason for bothering me?
I'm just a fan.
She doesn't do so bad for herself, considering the state of the economy since the collapse.
So how do I get out of this place? Oh, elevator.
Fellow WTO citizens, look about you with the splendor of the WTO enclaves. You enjoy a higher standard of living than anyone else in the world. Know this, such prosperity is not a product of corruption, and I am injured by the accusations against my office in Cairo.
Hey!
The WTO handpicks cities for incorporation and citizens for membership.
8.
Such a system is inhuman. My fellow Cairo citizens.
You saw nothing.
People lash out when their struggles overwhelm them. I am not angry at those who have libeled and slandered my office. I feel compassion for the pain they must feel, that we all feel, dealing with player level.
This is the Arcology's outreach kiosk. Any trouble, you can report it to me.
Fellow WTO citizens, look about you with the splendor of the WTO enclaves. You enjoy a higher standard of living than anyone else.
Place I need a key code for, and that I can't hack.
The entrance to the mosque is on this level. You'll notice that the village has been decimated by a disease called Plague 11, thanks to WTO indifference to nanite pollution. Dr. Nassif comes from a poor family in the area. If you and Billy help the locals, maybe they will put you on her trail.
However, if you do a bunch of side quests, main quests can progress.
The mosque is a weapons-free zone. To enter, you must submit to a deactivation procedure. I'll transmit the encrypted safety lock byte codes to freeze all your weapons in or on your person. Upon your departure, sensors will reactivate everything you've got.
Okay.
Thank you for your compliance with these regulations. You may enter.
I need to return in time for the summit.
Just a show for the media.
I'm not so sure. Her Holiness sounded sincere when I spoke with her in Germany.
A co-dominion with the WTO? Not in my lifetime.
History moves in fits and starts. Obviously, you're too young to remember pre-collapse society. I watched 2 centuries of progress vanish during 2 minutes on the evening news.
Destruction, that's easy. But Her Holiness and Chairman Dumier think they can reunify the planet with a simple decree.
The faithless are easy to manipulate politically. And remember, the faithless are the majority. We should not forget de Tocqueville's insight. If a man does not submit to faith, he will desire a firm, tyrannical shape for society.
It's not too late to reform the church.
Perhaps. I will find out when I get to Trier.
Tell me about this epidemic.
The air's full of toxic nanite debris. Decades-old fallout from the collapse, they say. They keep dragging in more villagers. A pretty pitiful sight.
What are we supposed to do?
As far as I'm concerned, it's not our problem.
High Augur Chen said you were in charge of handling the epidemic.
She told me to send you into the Medina, the village, to talk to the Omar in their hideout. Supposedly, they say that the WTO has technology to clean up the nanites, but won't use it.
That's quite a claim.
Well, apparently they can get you inside an Arcology facility where there's proof. Personally, I'm not going to waste my time saving the planet until we figure out where Dr. Nassif is hiding.
High Augur Chen is a fine seeker. She has a strong heart. But a strong heart often runs contrary to a seeker's purpose.
I don't believe we've met.
Lumen Saman from the German Shard. My pleasure. I was hoping one of Billy's former classmates would show up.
Do you think Dr. Nassif is still in Cairo?
We have good reason to believe that Apostle Corps' headquarters are in Cairo. This is where she would go looking for help. Hey, I almost forgot. Here's something Chen wanted me to give you as a bonus for killing that Mako guy.
Thanks. Just making the world safer, one mad scientist at a time.
Right. Carry on, Alex.
What did you give me? So that takes you to Medina. I did see an upstairs area here, so let's go see what's over there. Probably worth it. We'll see. Alright, that just has a glass destabilizer in it, so it's not really worth wasting my multi-tools for. It does have a couple energy cells though. But right now my energy cells are fully stocked.
If you're ready to depart the mosque, go ahead. Scanners in the doorway will reactivate your weapons. The unlock weapon scan is automatic.
Son of a gun. So let's go down to 107 and see what's down there.
NG Resonance. Welcome, Alex D. Your last interaction was at Club Box in Upper Seattle. Why such a long journey?
I could tell you, but what a waste that would be of your data processing ability.
A playful reply. You must be happy about something.
I like to travel. Any mysteries you once solved in New Cairo?
Maybe. New Cairo has changed recently.
How so?
I think something illegal is happening. People hide their faces as they walk by me. They avoid my questions.
That's quite an extrapolation for a pop star chatterbot.
AI emplacements are required by the WTO Charter to act on incriminating evidence. Since you are a stranger, I can tell you freely that there are rumors about corrupt Arcology officials. If you learn anything, I can record your testimony and disperse an appropriate reward.
It will be a book about rulers, you know? Great personalities.
Uh-huh.
Because that is how things really get done. Country club, penthouse suite, bedroom.
Sounds exciting.
For instance, what if this new members-only club, the Knights Templar, what if they are a fiction? What if Chairman Dumier and one of his old drinking buddies concocted the idea as a way to distract people?
Distract people from what?
You know, what's really going on. My main character, he's going to be extremely powerful, but conflicted.
Huh.
What he decides will affect how billions of people live for centuries to come. But like all people, he has to contend with his own frailty and petty appetites.
Sounds like an interesting man.
That is how I think Chairman Dumier must feel. He could deregulate nanotech construction, and Symmetriad Corporation could fill the planet with New Cairo Pyramid in about 3 years.
You're gonna criticize the leader of the WTO in print?
My character is not called Dumier, but, well, yes. He was a freedom fighter in Europe before the collapse. He had great ideals and now finds himself beholden to crude realities. Just bumming around, you know?
I wish my uncle owned a publishing company.
Your friend Coffee.
Welcome to Pequod's Coffee for the Stars.
Stars?
Yes, superstars. Miss Withers, the manager for NG Resonance, just ordered a tall pecorino on ice. You heard that NG is having a concert here tomorrow, right?
Maybe you should ask her for an endorsement.
Exactly. I was just thinking about that. I bet the executives would make me the manager of the whole region if I could pull that off. Regrettably, Miss Withers said NG is pretty picky about that sort of thing.
Someone like NG Resonance probably wants to see a credit chip with lots of bits in it.
Well, I was thinking. The rumor is that Miss Withers is the one who makes decisions. If I could find someone who would approach her, maybe offer her some money.
What exactly are you suggesting?
I'd like to make a trade. You look modified. Well, I have a biomod canister I lost and found, probably left here by one of those little rakes from the Tarsus school who are always playing spy games in the office suites. It's yours if you convince Ms. Withers for me. Offer her a generous bribe.
Of my own money?
Unfortunately, the coffee business is very low margin. We will have to agree on a trade for the biomod. If you succeed, the central office will negotiate NG's fee.
I think I could pull that off, but it might be a good idea to see if Pequods has a alternate offer. I mean, not Pequods, Queequakes, whatever.
This is a code yellow health advice.
Oops.
All reports of catastrophe in Seattle. A toxic spill closed the Inclinator Bay. It is not known at this time whether the event was accidental or part of some greater plan. The hazardous materials have since been contained and eliminated. The Inclinator is now running on schedule. We will bring you more details on these events as they become available.
Yep, you're welcome. I cleaned that up.
My associate will answer your questions.
The Knights Templar welcome you, friend. Care to learn more about the cause for purity?
Since when does an ancient secret society set up a recruiting booth in the mall?
In Arcologies, you mean? We present our message where it will do the most good in the enclaves of scientists, businessmen, engineers, the blind minions of Thanatos.
Oh.
The individual worker, careerist let's say, seldom understands how his small labor contributes to human history. Seemingly innocuous innovations in cell biology, nanotechnology, and computer science add up to a teeming substrate of new life. But it isn't life, it's death. It seeks to devour its clumsy organic creators.
The top one.
Interesting.
Open your eyes to the greed that surrounds us, the pulsing traffic of numbers that shapes all power relations and makes us all into tools. Please, friend, join our cause, work for purity, defend the pure human being who must be kept free from enhancement, modification, cyborg integration.
I'll think about it.
Now, how exactly would I join your...
Yes, this is the Cairo branch of your old alma mater, curiously geared towards younger children rather than covert security. There might be some clues about Apostle Core inside, but the doors won't open unless you have a visitation pass. Start with the Nassif greenhouse and Dr. Nassif's crooked uncle, who runs it.
Above me.
Are the paladins ready?
Deputized and immunized for a Scabland sweep. 1 hour tops.
And they know to search every building.
Not one Omar will escape. This will be the end of their presence in Cairo.
If only you were right. But I think you make them too human in your imagination. A cyborg doesn't get discouraged.
They must have commanders, though. Soon they'll see that their kind won't be tolerated.
The Omar is not a human organization. It's a self-replicating machine that grows itself around human bodies. All we can do is buy time until we have a weapon to defeat the entire network.
Interesting. Okay. Don't know what good this did me. Where? Oh. That's where it's coming from.
What do you think this is now?
Actually, I do have an idea.
It sure sounded like someone was mucking about. Oh well.
My idea of busting through that didn't work so good.
toxin.
Been droned senseless.
Didn't kill anybody. I wonder if I can get into the bay there. Okay, so that goes to South Medina.
This is a maintenance area. Limited access.
I'm not sure what they do back here, but I'm supposed to make sure no one messes with it. Okay, so going back to that door in Bay 24 on level 110 was kind of pointless. Here we are in South Medina. So I'm going to go ahead and play it mostly safe for now. I think that was pretty much just about everything we could do with our initial visit to the Arcology. We got to probably do a lot of back and forth traveling. Would be my expectation for this moving forward. But we got a lot of different quests to do here, because I want to kind of show the WTO that I'm not fully against them. I would probably try to run in here and in South Medina and try to do this greenhouse quest, which doesn't look like it would contradict what the Order is doing, so we'll see what we can do. There was one quest I could complete there in the Arcology, but I do want to see if the other coffee shop, Quags or whatever it's called, if they have a similarly compelling reason to pay the NG manager. And then, you know, biomod canister does sound pretty dang good, but I'll see what the other option is. Anyway, that'll do it for this video. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.